Hello and welcome to another update video about SUI. On the SUI chart, we are watching for a completion of this correction that we've seen. And I'm talking about this correction that started on the 12th of August, possibly ended on the 2nd of September. We have an A, B, C structure with the C wave as a 5-wave move. And from here, we might see a reaction and a reversal for a third wave to the upside. SUI is holding quite well compared to the entire sector, which is really promising. Is the low already in is a completely different question. I have absolutely no evidence for it. Don't think that a completed correction structurally means the low is in. It just means that visually, structurally, all the requirements for this correction are fulfilled, which means if we now see a first impulse, really we would probably count it as the beginning of the third wave. I have to say though, without a clear 5-wave move up, which indicates the trend change, there is absolutely nothing convincing about it. It is pretty good that SUI is holding, and that's probably because we have a decent setup. This is a 1-2 set. This is an impulse with a textbook flat correction as wave 2. We are holding way above support, which is at 56 cents, and the bulls are trying, but you know, maybe in a different environment, it would be easier for them. You know, SUI is even up intraday where Bitcoin is going down like 4%. So that is pretty good, but you can possibly tell from the structure that there is no evidence at all that the low is in. This is too choppy. This might turn into a diagonal pattern, but until I see a 5-wave move to the upside, there is no evidence that wave 2 has bottomed. I mean, you can always front run that, you know, if you want to trade it, but from an analysis point of view, we need the 5-wave move up, and there is nothing new to update until we see that 5-wave move. What I'd want to see is a 1, a 2. That's only a 1-2 setup, and it's questionable because it's too small. But if this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, then okay, is this maybe a third? I don't think so. We can just measure in a minute, but I need 5 waves up. So I essentially need to see something like that. Let me change the wave degree, and then we can also measure. We can measure. So we take that initial 1-2 setup. Yeah, okay, maybe it did reach, okay, maybe fulfilled the minimum requirements for a third, which is the 1.38 extension. So, okay, maybe, but then it now needs to give us a 4th wave and one more high, at least to 91 cents. It would only be valid as a diagonal, so we will not trust it until we see all 5 waves. So you might hear the dog in the background there. Yeah, so it takes another 4-5 pattern, and the 4th wave needs to hold the golden ratio. I will give you that level. It's already a deep wave 4, but it's not a hell. I mean, it needs to probably stretch out a little bit sideways. But in a wave 4, in a diagonal, we normally wanted to hold the golden ratio level, in that case 80 cents. So if it's holding around 80 cents and forms one more high, we might call that 5 waves. That would give us the first indication that really this larger wave 2 correction is complete. And that's what I'm watching for. Until I get these 5 waves, it might easily break down. Okay, one more low at this stage is still highly likely. So that's the update about SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.